"Long time," she said. Pale blue eyes peered suspiciously at the long, full shawl that had admittedly hidden more than a bonnet at times. Looking down, Marielle noticed that the top of the roll of papers that she grasped to her chest now peeked above the shawl's patterned silk, appearing much like a hidden, stolen item. She picked at a ribbon on the bonnet behind which she had hid. Such a luxury was not for her, even if she had enough money squirreled away. She saved for something far more important than bonnets. "I thought I might like to buy this, but I do not care for some details now that I see it closely." The woman's lids lowered on hearing her voice. "Ah, you are French, one of our guests. That explains, well..." Her gaze meandered down Marielle's garments, pausing on the tattered lace around the dress's neckline, then on the faded glory of the pale, patterned Venetian shawl, then on the full skirt that announced how old-fashioned the dress was. That gaze finally settled on the paint smudge that marred Marielle's gloveless hand. Marielle stared the shopkeeper down. "Oui, one of your country's guests. My clothing may be old, madame, but so is my blood, and that is what matters, no? As it happens, I am purchasing a new wardrobe with funds recently brought out of my country. I thought your shop was one recommended to me by my friend, the Viscountess Amberry, but it appears I misunderstood. Your wares, I fear, do not have the quality necessary to secure her patronage." Posture rigid, she left the shop and walked back to the crossroad. There she angled her head around the corner to see if handsome, stupid man had gone. He was nowhere to be seen. She hurried in the other direction down the shop's lane to the Prior's Street. Moving indirectly, she made her way toward her rendezvous. As she darted out of a small lane onto a busy street, she spied a hackney leaving off a patron. She always knew exactly how much coin she had in her purse, and today it would be enough. Cursing the time and money that handsome, stupid man had cost her, she jumped into the coach. Where in hell had the French bitch gone? Gavin Norwood, Viscount Kendale, surveyed the heads bobbing along the street, looking for one with long golden brown curls that fell down a woman's slender shoulders. He could spot Marielle Lyon from several blocks away without any trouble. It was not so much her lithe form that marked her, or even that hair. Her garments were old-fashioned, and she usually swathed herself in a long shawl, but even knowing her wardrobe in detail was not how his eyes sought her. Rather, her walk made her stand out. It did something to her body, caused it to sway a little and give the impression that she dared take only small steps. The resulting elegance of movement contrasted with the broad strides and purposeful gaits of others on these lanes filled with working people and men of trade. She walked like a queen, and it negated all her attempts to look poor. When he followed her regularly last spring, she often thought she had outsmarted him and gotten away. He let her believe that, but he almost never lost sight of her. However, perhaps he had today. That oasis of elegance had disappeared. If so, today's reckoning would have to be put off. The notion did nothing for his humour. He had a month at most to settle this nettlesome business before he undertook his next mission. He paced his horse slowly, gauging the distance to the next crossroad. He would check the alleys between the buildings on the right before he gave up. When running away, Marielle Lyon always aimed right. He had just begun his slow progress when something caught his eye. The driver of a hackney twisted around and spoke to his passenger. A thin arm